Hello and welcome back to Hawks Tarot. I am going to do a reading for whatever major arcana sign pops out first. We're going to use the angel deck, and I've been doing a few of these. I hope you like that style of just whatever needs to come out, and whomever needs a reading will come out in the major arcana that represents that sign, and then I'll go from there with what I feel needs to come out for the message for that sign. So please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I've been loving all the new subscribers, so thank you very much for that. I look forward to growing our soul family here. You're very welcome to join. I love doing energy readings. And like I said, the more subscribers I get, the more time I can donate to do it. I do have a full-time naturopathic medical practice, so most of my time is taken up with patients and administrative stuff because I run my business myself. But whenever we have a cancellation, you guys get a reading. So I happen to have a little bit of extra time today. So I'm going to see who needs a reading. All right. Show me which sign needs a reading. Which sign needs a reading? Which sign needs a reading? So I got two major arcanas that popped out. Well, we could be dealing with Aries needing a reading, or we could be dealing with Pisces needing a reading. Let me see. I'm going to let the cards decide. Aries or Pisces? Aries or Pisces? Show me fire or show me water? Aries or Pisces? I'm laughing because the Emperor came out, which can be an Aries card, and the Six of Water came out. So you know what? I might end up doing both of them today, but this will be for Aries. Okay, this one will be for Aries. And then we'll try to do a Pisces reading later tonight, okay? So Aries, what do we have for Aries? Okay, Angel Deck, show me what Aries needs to see. What is the message for Aries? All right, guys, what's the message for Aries? Message for Aries. The message for Aries. Okay, we got Page of Water, Knight of Fire, Unity, and the Knight of Earth. I just immediately got this sensation, Aries, that like someone new is coming into your life, and they have feelings for you a little bit, right? Either friendly or, a little bit of emotion, but you have someone new coming in with the Page of Water. And I feel like that person wants to come in quickly. So they want to move forward quickly. And it might even be a water sign or a fire sign. But Aries, I think this person wants to move quickly when they come in. However, then you followed it by unity, which is the Hierophant in the traditional deck. And this is Archangel Sandalphon. I feel like this person wants to move quickly, but because of a sense of tradition, they're going to come in a lot slower than they would like because they want to come in stably. And so it's hard on them because they want to move forward passionately. They have feelings for you with the page of water. There's something here, whether it be a friendship or a slight bit of emotion, but they're not sure where it would go. But they have passion towards you and they're getting a little restless because they want to come in very quickly. But tradition is telling them that's not a smart move. Tradition is telling them to be the knight of earth and be very stable and loyal and honorable and come in more slowly. This could also be you yourself, Aries, having, you're beginning a new phase in a relationship, in your career, in your personal life. You're beginning a new phase, and it might even be something kind of artistic, but you want to move quickly, but due to tradition, you're having to slow yourself down to be more, to buckle down and get things done and honor your commitments and make sure that you move forward in a stable manner and not rush right into something, even though you really want to rush right in. So either this person coming in to your life wants to rush right in, but they're going to try to hold themselves back a little bit just so that they can be stable as they come into your life, or you yourself are feeling a little restless yet adventurous and you want to rush into something, but due to your own traditional standpoint, you may hold yourself back from moving too quickly into something because you want to make sure that it works out well for you, and you'd rather build slowly than burn out quickly, right? Bottom of the deck for you is Six of Earth. So a gift, compassion, gratitude, um, equal give and take with people, all can be Six of Earth. I even just got the sense that someone you care about, it could be a friend, it could be, you know, it could be someone younger than you even, um, or someone that you have a relationship with, may owe you money, Aries. And you may be getting a little restless waiting on them to pay you back. So I just got that too. That might be for some of you out there. Confirmation that that is for some of you out there with that tone. Okay. What else do I need to see here to relay to my Aries? Who or what is the page of water? Clarify that for me. Who or what is the page of water for my Aries? Release, which is the death card in the traditional tarot. Archangel Azrael. So the 13 card release. So yeah, there is this page of water energy surrounding you here that, is friendly, sensitive, could be someone a little younger than you, um, could be a new person that had entered your life. But really, what I'm getting from this is this aspect of, you know, showing emotion to enter a new phase of a relationship. So taking something to the next level, so to speak, clarified by the death card, by the release. So you have to end a phase of your life in order to begin a new phase. This is about spiritual transformation. So you, Aries, are needing to release something in order to attain a new phase of a relationship. Also, what popped out is Six of Fire in the reverse. So it was not a victory. You did not get recognition, right? And the Seven of Earth in the reverse. So this person or you didn't invest in this, didn't take the time to plant the seeds that you needed to have something grow. So this is really just saying here that you are going to enter a new phase in your life, Aries. It's going to be very important that you allow yourself this spiritual transformation, because something in your past that needs to close out, it didn't work out for you. It was bad news. It was a loss of some sort, but it might have almost been like a loss in the sense of a hit to your ego. Like maybe you'd wanted somebody to invest in you, or you wanted this business aspect to take off. But you actually, because those, with the Seven of Earth, we're planting seeds, right? We're investing in something to grow. But whatever this was in your past, this phase that needs to end, there was not a good investment there. Either someone didn't take the time to actually let the seeds grow, someone didn't put enough time and care into allowing the seeds to grow, or someone didn't, or the seeds were just bad seeds, right? Like they weren't viable. Put it that way. And you didn't get recognition for what you had done, right? It was not a victory. And then we go straight from that, new phase that wants to begin in your life and needing to actually end the last cycle so that you can have a spiritual transformation to enter the next phase. And we go from that energy to the Knight of Fire. So we're going from like, okay, in order to start this new phase, I want this new phase in my life, but I actually have to still release the past cycle and allow myself to have this spiritual transformation, because it was a hit to my ego that someone didn't invest in me, or that what I thought was going to work out didn't work out, or because I didn't get the recognition that I thought I had deserved on something. I need to actually release all of that and allow myself to enter a new phase in my life. And you want this new phase in your life, but you can't have it until you release the last one. And then here you are, Knight of Fire energy, because this could be your energy, Aries. And you're just feeling, you're very passionate about wanting to move forward quickly. And you're a little restless because of tradition and feeling like you have to do things a certain way and you have to be slower about it and buckle down and, put the work in and be that dedicated Knight of Earth energy. That's the tradition that's telling you don't move too quickly. Don't be too hasty with Knight of Fire. Be traditional with Knight of Earth. That's how it's going to be successful. Maybe in the past, something you would put your energy into, maybe you didn't invest. Seven of Earth is in the reverse, right? So maybe you didn't invest in allowing something to grow, and that caused it to be a loss. That caused it to be, not mm, allowing for the recognition that you had hoped. You moved too quickly in the past on something and it didn't work out. So now you have this new phase in your life that you want to begin, that you want to move forward quickly on and passionately. And not only tradition, but something your higher self is telling you, no, put the work in this time, watch it grow. So this could be business related, this could be career related, this could be relationship related. And if this is relationship related, please make sure not to rush into a relationship until you release that past phase. If we don't do the work to heal ourselves in between relationships, we're just bringing that same shit nasty energy into the next relationship, aren't we? There's a lot to be said when someone jumps from relationship to relationship, right? They're not learning their lesson. They're not taking the time to learn their lesson. So this looks like you're in this spot where you're moving into a new phase in your life, Aries, and you're getting these little reminders about making sure you do ground yourself, take it slowly, use the universal guidance to move forward in a way that's going to actually allow for true stable growth. Yeah. I think you're having to hold yourself back a little bit from rushing right in to what you want. And that's, don't get me wrong, Knight of Fire can be Aries energy, and Aries can be very fiery and, you know, just want to take that leap of faith to move forward and really allow for, you know, that passion to take over, that sense of wanting the new next adventure to take over, the logic of making sure we plant the seeds properly, making sure that we do our due diligence and work hard to make sure this next venture that you're doing is actually successful. Don't just throw a bunch of gasoline on the fire here, Aries. That was not successful for you in the past, and it's not going to be successful for you in the next venture either. You know, get the wood burning in the fire, get the coals burning, whatever metaphor you want there. But don't just throw a bunch of lighter fluid or a bunch of gasoline on the fire. Whoosh, everything goes up and then burns out, and you're still left with another unsuccessful venture. You are starting a new phase, but you have to have that spiritual transformation to be able to close out the past cycle and learn your lesson. And the lesson being, if you don't invest in something, you're not going to get a victory out of it. If somebody doesn't invest in you and it hurts you, well, then you have to learn your lesson from that too. Did you overgive to a situation, expecting that they were going to give equally? You know? By the way, I have to mention this. A patient bought me this glass set, and it's so cute. It has a coffee mug and a wine glass. And the coffee mug says before patience, and the wine glass says after patience. Cutest thing ever. Shout out to that patient. Love her. But yeah, that was my Christmas gift from her this year. She knows me all so well. Okay, so Aries, I'm going to ask advice. I'm going to ask advice for you just to see if I can gain any more clarity around this situation. Advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. Balance. Card number 14. So, yeah, don't rush in. Do your due diligence. Put the work in. Invest in yourself. Invest in your next relationship slowly and honorably. Invest in your next business with a dedicated, loyal mindset. You can't expect overnight success on anything, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice if that happened for all of us in on certain aspects, but typically we're putting it out there to the universe and doing the work on the 3D plane for, you know, months, years before we see a payoff. And it's almost like it's testing our, you know, sorry, just threw me off. I can't think of the word I'm looking for here, but it's almost like it's testing our ability to stick with something. Fire signs, Aries, you have a tendency to rush in quickly on things. The staying power can be a little less sometimes, right? If you are somebody that gets easily discouraged, please make sure you heal where that comes from in you. Do you know your own worth? Do you feel good enough about yourself to know that you are building something that's going to bring you the most joy moving forward? So the advice here is balance, wait for perfect timing. Keep putting the work in, not only to heal and release this past cycle, but also because you are entering a new phase and you don't want to make the same mistakes again. You've seen what would happen if you rush in and you don't invest properly, you don't nurture those plants to grow, right? If you're not nurturing a business, nurturing a relationship, if you're not nurturing yourself, it's not going to grow very well. So please don't make that same mistake again. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Earth and King of Earth. Both grounded, stable energies, Aries. So you might have an earth sign that you're also dealing with, but this is a divine partnership, right? Queen of Earth, King of Earth. If you harness some more of that grounded, stable energy, I think you're going to see the growth you're looking for in this new phase of your life. If you go into it with Knight of Fire energy, or if someone's coming towards you with Knight of Fire energy, you've seen how that does not work. I would much rather you have that Knight of Earth energy, stable growth, slow movement. But we know with the Knight of Earth, especially if this is relationship related, we know with the Knight of Earth, by the time you get to the point of spending the night together, the Knight of Earth's still going to be there in the morning. Okay. Knight of Fire? Maybe not. Or maybe you don't really hear as much from them anymore after they get what they want. So know your worth enough to know that you deserve a loyal partner, a dedicated partner, if this is relationship related, because bottom of the deck is Queen of Earth and King of Earth. So this is pushing you more towards currently being that Knight of Earth, that stable growth, letting, investing in yourself, investing in your relationships, investing in your business, no matter what aspect we're looking at here. The energy is very clear. Do not rush into something. Do not throw gasoline on a fire. It's not going to lend towards the type of stability that you need and want in this next phase in your life. Your higher self is telling you to put the work in and invest in what you want. Honor your commitments. And if you balance that, bottom of the deck has you at Queen and King. Oh, really, you just want to make sure that as you release and learn from the past, where maybe you had someone not invest in you, or a business not do well because you didn't put the time into it, or you yourself, you didn't invest in yourself, right? You went too hard too quick and then burned out, right? So learn from that, balance yourself, nurture yourself, and then honor your commitments. And whatever you want, whatever this is related to, you're going to have a much slower growth this time to see the results that you want. Okay. Outcome for Aries in this situation. Outcome for Aries. Queen of Air with King of Air on the bottom. Another divine match. So Queen of Air popped out. Very intelligent energy. Very logical energy. Queen of Air can cut things out of their life that does not serve them. They can learn from their past and move forward very using that experience and those lessons to even teach other people lessons. Queen of Air is a wonderful energy for a teacher as well. Queen of Air is very independent, and they're experienced. They're realistic. They're witty. Use your objective decision making. Clear away all that no longer serves you from that past cycle and move forward in a much more balanced, stable manner. And you may feel a little restless right now, wanting things to go. It's up to you to balance it. It's up to you to decide if you want what you go into to last, or if you want it quickly and it's just going to burn out. So be very objective and listen to your higher self and gain a sense of appreciation for this past phase that's teaching you not to do that anymore, right? Don't just let it be an ego hit where you're like, that didn't work out, but F them or F that situation. Or, one of my favorite phrases for like ego aspect of somebody not learning their lesson is like, F them, I'm awesome, right? Like just so much ego and pride and not seeing the truth, not seeing where we can learn from every experience. So learn from your experiences. Be that Queen of Air right now as you move forward very stably. And with the King of Air on the bottom is also about speaking your mind with confidence. If you need to, you can seek out professional advice, but it's about balancing the mental and the emotional, right? Aries tend to be very passionate. You want to move forward quickly on things. You're very adventurous, but that can lead to you being a little restless and not following through with things. So you learn from that past. And in your new phase, try to make sure that not only you balance mental and emotional considerations, but that you put the work in to actually make sure that you're moving in the right direction for what actually serves you in this next phase of your life. Okay, Aries, I hope that was helpful for all of you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Jennifer Hawks, and you're watching Hawks Tarot. Can't wait to see you again next time. Bye, guys.